If you are having any trouble with diaper rashes, I just want to go over what you can do to help prevent them and how to identify different types of diaper rashes. So one of the first things that I like to go over is just how to change a diaper and help avoid a diaper rash. I know that seems kind of silly, but there are little things we can do to help out. So I'm going to turn this down here and get you a good picture of my baby. So one thing you want to do is you want to make sure that whichever diaper wipe you're using is either the H2O ones that have no soap in them, or you take the entire pack of wipes and you just run it under water and you get rid of all of the soap or fragrance or anything that they've kind of added to the wipe, so that you have just a wipe that's wet, just kind of a wet cloth. You're gonna make sure that instead of kind of like wiping with pressure, because there's so many diaper changes and so much wiping going on, what we usually do is we'll wipe away really gently, and then we just kind of tap. We just kind of tap the bottom, we get it clean. If there's some poop that's kind of gotten stuck on the bottom, then you can go ahead and rub it off. But what you really want to do is just very gently get the poop or any of the potty left on the bum off gently without wiping the skin too hard. The skin is very, very fragile. It's gentle, and when you wipe too hard, it will start to become very irritated. The other thing that we use is Aquaphor, just regular petroleum jelly style Aquaphor. And this will help especially for overnight diapers if they're going to be sitting in this diaper a little bit longer. So we'll use this even if they don't have a rash for the nighttime. And then if your baby does have a rash, if it's from wiping, if it's from a lot of overuse or kind of activity at the skin on the bottom, usually in the first at least 6 weeks where they're pooping almost every time they eat, then there's just so much wiping happening at the bottom that there's irritation. But it should always come from the rectum out. That would be a normal diaper rash. Rectum out is a rash that is just irritation on the skin. If you notice a rash that's kind of blotching, like maybe on the leg, down here on the bottom, and it's not coming from the rectum out, then you're looking at more of like a yeast style rash. So don't treat those with the same kind of cream. At that time, you have to call your pediatrician. You need an antifungal cream, and you need to make sure that that rash is treated differently. The other rash that I notice a lot is if you get right here along the edges, you start to get, or all the way up here on the back of the bottom, if you see almost like a burn. It's red, it might even scab a little bit, it's really irritated, but it's not coming from the rectum out, then you know that that truly is a chemical burn and it's coming from the diaper itself. It has nothing to do with the wipes, it has nothing to do with the cream you're using or the changing you're doing. That's actually from the chemicals on the diaper. So if you're using something like Pampers or Huggies, they have some chemicals on the material itself that will irritate the skin. So then you need to move over to a hypoallergenic diaper like 7 Generations, Honest. You can also do cloth diapering. So just know that you have other options if you're seeing a rash that's kind of on the sides or on the back of your baby all the way up here. It's coming just from the diaper. So I hope that that helps give you some ideas on diaper rashes and what to do for different styles.